Morning. Energy levels are up today, thankfully. Bit of a moaning one yesterday, but I think it resonated with quite a few, just feeling the pressures of how expensive life is in the UK. And all we keep hearing every day from this government is more tax, more tax, more tax, and the cost of living is just crazy. And I listen to people in different countries. There's states in America where there's no income tax, there's no inheritance tax. And you just see, with the explosion of the population in this little island, just the burden of tax is getting just so, it's impossible, getting to that point where it's impossible for people to carry on, to pay such extreme levels just to live a normal life. Our taxes are at the highest they've been. The cost of living is just ridiculous, like I said, compared to other eras where people could afford to pay off a house and everything else. And this government, all they're talking about is more tax, more tax. And you look to other places and you think, why are we such whipping boys in this country? Like, we just keep paying and taking the burden. And this again is not dog poo, it's bird food. And I think many others feel like that ghost in Christmas Carol who's dragging these heavy chains around with him all the time. I've got my dog here thinking, can we just carry on running? What are you doing? And I think we're all feeling this really heavy burden. And for any government with an ounce of knowledge and intellect and who cared for their people and country, we'd be like, we're all too weighed down. Our burdens are too heavy. We're all like at the bottom of the ocean. And we need someone to cut some of this weight off so that we can rise to the top again. No country is going to flourish with such a population feeling such a heavy burden and carrying the weight. It's too much. And under this socialist government as well, the kind of ideology and strategy of, they're making it so that so many are like, what is the point when you get taxed so much and your savings get taxed, then when you die you get taxed, and if you pay for elderly care when you're older, the cost is insane. I mean, for old people's home you're looking at like $1,500 a week, yet if you haven't saved, or you get it for free. Like, the whole system is topsy-turvy. I mean, we all should pay some tax because we do need to pay for public services, but it needs to pay to work, and I mean at a normal level, not extreme wealth. And people who have extreme wealth, I mean multi-millionaires, when they die they should be taxed a little bit, but for normal people, paying death duties is just vile. It's just vile. Where is the incentive to do well, to save, to work hard, to create jobs, to put wealth into the economy, to give to your children? Like, the way we're going, I just don't blame anyone to go, sod this. Why am I lambasting myself? I'll just go on benefits. Like, totally makes sense in most situations. It's not the people I blame, it's the situation. But at the end of the day, just the costs are too much. It's ridiculous when you look to other countries whose public services are way better and the cost of living is lower, or they're not, like I've said, not paying income tax or inheritance tax. I just feel like we're complete whipping boys in this country, and it's not fair, and it can't continue because, we're already seeing a huge brain drain. Massive load of people, millionaires, are leaving this country. And again, I don't blame them. I would do the same. But the mass majority of people are in that middle road where you're earning okay, but everything's going out as soon as you earn it to pay the bills, and It's that chunk of people that keep this country moving on. And there's only so much kicking those people can take. We need a government who can release us from the relentless burden and bring some hope and flourish and feeling of light again and purpose again to this country.